Welcome to video number 4. I ended 3, so now I'm entering 4 because I got cut off in video 3. I was talking about my dresser that I need to clean that. It was supposed to be chemicals and I didn't clean that. So I did fix it in a way where I can transition it when I go next door. When I move everything over there, I will probably fix it a little bit better because I will be able to declutter a lot of stuff. So when I go next door, hopefully I will be able to have everything to fit. So in the next door apartment, I'm going to give the before and then I'm going to give the after. So I'm going to show it to you when it's empty before I move everything in. And then I'm going to show it to you after everything is in place and fixed. So that's going to be a long time for me to get into, but for right now we're gonna tackle this thing. I got 2 of these that need to be tackled, and I need to go through the mail and see what I have in here and what needs to go in the trash and what not needs to go in the trash. So I'm probably not gonna throw away a whole lot, because this is actually all of my well care papers that I keep for my records, because they have information and things that I'm gonna need to keep. So I'm gonna go through this and see. I think this is all well care stuff. So these I can't throw away. Maybe later on when I have more space or whatever it is that I'm gonna do with this, I'll be able to empty it out better. So right now we're just gonna go through a bunch of mail. I'm not gonna be slow about it, but just, you know, I can take my time and see what I can keep and what not to keep. So I do have like papers that I need to shred, indefinite, a lot, because I don't even go through the mail. I'll go through the mail afterwards, and then if I feel that it needs to be shredded, I will shred it. But right now I think I have like a whole bunch of mail here that I don't even need. I can actually shred these in the machine. Capital One, shredder. I have a whole lot that can be done through the shredder. I need to see what this one is about. This is a Department of Division. I don't know what that is. This is another one. I gotta see exactly what those are for. Safety steps. No. No. And I think this is trash. Yep. This is trash. Can this be trash or can this not be trash? I don't know. I think I need to look at that before I toss it. And just so you guys know, it's like anything that you do that you feel that you want to make a video, you don't have to show your mail or anything like that. Just talk about stuff. Talk about stuff that you want to talk about. Because then, this is all Advent. All Advent. I do have to keep these. These are all my Advent. Definitely got to keep those. And just, you know, just talk about stuff that you feel that you want to talk about, in hopes to, you know, that pendant, what is this, pendant, that you want to talk about, be it so you don't have to worry about it later, you know. So that way, now I could see why I kept these envelopes, because I have a lot of writing on these letters. on these. Oh my God, I have a lot of writings on these. I didn't even realize that. I'm gonna have to put these back on because I forgot I have a lot of writings. I like to write a lot, and I've been putting them on these envelopes in the back and sometimes in the front, and I forget that it's there, and then next thing you know, I throw it away and then not realizing that those are written in the back. So I actually have to rewrite these on a separate paper and then maybe shred it. I have to make sure before I throw anything away. Because if I don't do that, then I don't know what I don't know what it was that I wrote in the back of these envelopes. So this is why, see, because I have a lot of writings in the back that I need to put on my notebook. So this is probably going to go through the shredder machine. For this stack, it's going to go through the shredder machine. So I'm going to put that on the side so I can go through that. And then these are the ones that I need to put in my, let me see if I can look through this real quick. Okay, so this has a writing. This one does not have a writing. And I have to make sure that I don't get none of this thrown in the trash by accident. Because if I do that, then I'll be in trouble because I wouldn't know how I ended up not putting it back there. So these are the ones that I'm going to keep. It's not a lot, but I have to go through this carefully because if you haven't noticed that if you throw away mail and you don't look through them, you end up losing a mail or something that has passwords, passcodes. So you got to make sure you go through your mail in order to, if you want to dispose of these letters. But as for all of my well-care papers, I'm definitely going to keep that because this has my approvals and things on it. So I have to make sure that these stay. And I have another stack somewhere too that I got to put in here. And this I have to go through it somehow again because, oh look, there's more writings. I didn't even see these. Okay, that one is not, I don't have to worry about that one. But these two, I didn't even notice that I had more writings, but I'm just going to leave that there. And then these are going to have to go together with this so that I can go through it. And then I have mail that I can use for when I need to mail letters and things. And then so far I know this is the stack that's going to go through my shredder machine, but this isn't all of it because I do have like a whole lot that still needs to go through that shredder machine. But I will not put a video, I will not show you guys that part because I know that it's going to take a long time to do that. So my other container is right here. So this is another one that I have that I need to go through because these are actually books. So I don't know why I bought this book. I don't even like the color, but I just bought it because this is where I'm going to keep all of my hard books and my writings on here on this bookshelf, because I like to write, but I want to be able to keep these in one place. And I actually got this one. This is actually a calendar, and I put stickers in front of it because I didn't like the color. So I put stickers in front of it and colored it black. But I'm going to probably use like a paint. I don't know yet. I'm probably going to use paints and paint over that so that it looks more nicer. And then I got this one as well. So this also has a couple of writings, but I think my granddaughter got a hold of it and she started writing. Yeah, I'm probably gonna just take off whatever I need to take off of that one. And I also got this book. This book is almost finished because I've been tearing out the pages. I've been trying so hard not to, but I have. So this is another one that I'm going to keep to the side. And then I got, actually this is for my Cricut. Look at where it's been at. I'm going to actually put this with the rest of my supplies, because this is actually the pins. Wait, yeah, the Cricut pins. I still have these, and I still have, I'm going to actually just leave this as is, and I'm going to put this together with my other pens and things so that I can find it. And then I got this little book type thing. So I have like a bunch of books that I can use. And then I also got this book. I have a bunch of these books, and I made, if you guys haven't noticed, I've made a book like this. I put it in, I put stickers of, I made it my own, and I made my own, like I put a picture in front of mine. I would have to find that book so I could show you, but that's not going to be until the next video. But I made this whole cardboard into pictures because I wanted to put me and my family in front of it, and I did it to the back, and I also did it in the inside over here, and I also did it in the front part. So the whole book is covered with my family and the things that I did and all of that, which was pretty cool. So I liked it that. So I did leave that as that, and I started to just do things that way, which was pretty cool. So these are probably going to be the ones going to the shredder machine, because I have to go through that and see what that's for. And then, yep, it has some of my information. This I also have to keep because it does have a couple of my information. And then I have this little black book that's also I could use for my information. So I'm mostly putting books on one and envelopes on the other side, so that nothing gets lost or misplaced. This I definitely have to put over here because I'm not trying to lose anything. This a new calculator. Look at this new calculator I have not used, and it's right here. I'm gonna also put this with my supplies, with my Cricut pens. Another cool find that I thought I was never gonna find. And look, that's gonna go with my supplies up on the wall with the rest of my stuff, and I'm probably gonna stick it in one of those containers because that's where they belong. Along with my ink pad, it's already in there, so I don't have to worry about that one either. And then I got some crazy mail in here that I need to go through. That's gonna probably go through the shredder, and maybe not shredder. Probably won't put that through the shredder because that was actually a gift that my granddaughter gave me. That's gonna go through the shredder. And then this has a couple of my information in here too. So I'm definitely not gonna throw these away until I take all of it out and put it onto my book, which I want to make sure that there's nothing, there's no writings in the back of it, because if there's any writings in the back of it, then I have to see what it's for and why, and then put it in put it through the shredder machine. So this is so far that's going through the shredder machine, which I'm not going to bore you guys with this, so don't worry. But this has writings in the back, so this also has to stay where I can see it. Take it out in hopes to put it in my shredder machine. So this one is going to be set to put all of my books in, which I'm going to put these in now. So that way this will be just only my books and not just my other things that I want to put it for. So we're going to leave that like that, and we're going to make sure that they stay comfy in here. And this is how I'm going to leave it, just like this, because it's actually for the books. And then I'm just going to put these two in here so that I know where to find it when I need to look for a book or something to write on, which they're going to be sitting in here that I could look for later. So this is done, unless I have to stick anything else in here, because this is an actual book holder. So this is done, and then the rest of the garbage that I have is probably going to end up in the trash. And I'm going to put this back in my shelf, which is over here. I'm actually going to put that back up here because that's done. And then what I need to do in this part is actually done. But I have to go to put these in my notebook. Everything that's in this envelope has to go in my notebook, and everything that's in this envelope has to go in my notebook before I start shredding them and getting rid of what needs to go in the trash, and which I have it over there. And I don't even know if this calculator even works. I don't think it does, so it's probably going to go in the trash because I have a new one anyways. So that's probably going to go in the garbage. And then I have like a bunch of, that's done, so I'm going to leave that on the side. And then I have like a bunch of these phones. I got like 4 phones that I'm going to stick in here until I can figure out what exactly I'm going to do with that. And then I'm just going to stick on the side. I'm going to put it on the side. And then this is just going to be phones in this department. Because this is just phones. So I don't have to worry about these for now. Because I still use these, plus one is cracked. And I think the other one stopped working. So I'm going to double check these before I completely destroy them and throw them out. Because I want to make sure whatever is working, what's not working, that I can use for backup. And then just throw away what's not working. So that's going to be left on the side. And then I'm going to have to probably throw this away. Because this was my back scratcher and it broke. So I got a ruler that I want to keep. So I'm also going to put that in there because I could actually use this for my projects. For when I need a ruler, I have one there. And then, let me see if I can at least squeeze it on the side. And later on when I'm bored, I'm gonna go through those envelopes and things, and then these are the ones that's gonna go through the shredder machine, which I still have to go through and find out what exactly is in these envelopes in the inside before I start shredding these, because I don't want to throw away anything important that's in there, so I don't have to worry about that for now, and then in hopes to get that out of the way. So I'm going to stick all this in here, so when it's time for me to go through it, I just want to clean it off of my bed and then go through it as soon as I'm done with the rest of the stuff. So I have to see exactly how much time I spent on this video. So I'm going to take a peek. 25 minutes. Look at that. Always. And then before you know it, it jumps to the next video. So I'm going to go ahead and pick it up on the 5th video. I think this is the 3rd of the 2nd video. So this might actually be the next 4th or 5th video. We'll see when I double check exactly where I'm at on this video. And then hopefully I'll see you guys on the next video, which I'm going to create in a little while. So without further ado, guys, I will see you guys on my next channel, and have a blessed day. Have a good day. Subscribe if you want to grow in 2025.